ELD, back at it. Quick video for some directions for Module 2 of Week 4's materials. So, as always, we end the week with an SCR. Click this link and that will bring you to this video that you are currently watching. So, looking at point of view for this particular story. So, we're still looking at All Summer in a Day, written by Ray Bradbury. We did the work on Monday to give us that support that we need for today's writing. Please reference the slides for today. They will have me reading again out loud. I'll put another link there just in case you want that. If you don't want that, then open up Commonly and have this story pulled up as you work through this because you'll need it for evidence. So point of view, this is the definition right here. Click on this link to watch a video that explains point of view a little more. Right, this is going to be us watching something visually and then putting it into our own words. So this is going to be your definition in your own words. This is part of your work, right? You got to put this stuff in there. All right. So point of view for All Summer in a Day. This is a short story. This short story, All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury, is told in the third person point of view. Third person is important to the story as a whole because it explains and shows what each character is thinking and feels without them having to say it through dialogue. So we know how Margot feels. We know how her other friends feel, the other children. We know how some students feel bad for her, some students are bullying her, some students feel certain ways. We know that without them having to say anything, right? The narrator tells us that. That's that third person. As always, we have a criteria for success that focuses on answering our prompt. Our prompt is how and why does the children's point of view about Margot change over the course of the story? So how do we see it make that change from how it once was to where it is now? Sentence order, sentence 1 through 7. All right, that's all we got to do. I give you your sentence starters as always. Okay, those are to be included in your response. See, most of you doing that turned it in. Great work with that. That's one of my criteria for success. Do I use every sentence starter that was given to me to start all my sentences? If you don't have that, you're not meeting the criteria for success. Therefore, you're getting docked. Please include those. Here's my teacher exemplar. So if you look up, if you scroll back up, you will see that All Summer in a Day is a short story about, you'll see that sentence starter, a young girl named Margot who moved with her family to the planet Venus. This is the next sentence starter for sentence 2. In the beginning of the story, the children that Margot goes to school with view her as a liar and do not treat her very well. Okay. 2 sentences, 2 sentence starters that I have included for you. I'm meeting my criteria for success. Okay. Each of these bold parts of the sentences are my sentence starters. You don't have to bold yours, but I'm just showing you and highlighting mine as I write them down. If you check off all of these boxes in your criteria for success, you are doing a great job. You're doing great work. Reach out to me if you have any questions. It should be pretty straightforward. You guys have all done this. This is your 4th week now. You know how these SCRs work. You know the format. You know how to do great work. So please, let's continue this as we get almost. We're done halfway through this whole thing. This is crazy. So let's start to finish strong and finish up all of these modules. Right. Use our time wisely. All right.